Hello, and welcome to the Javier News podcast, where today we'll be obviously be discussing upcoming events. If you haven't already watched Javier News the past couple of weeks, I should say, but let's get to the upcoming events. And first off, on September 22, we have there. Well, September 22 is already passed, but there was a school-based decision making meeting at like 4. But also on September 22, sixth grade girls basketball played with Anderson at home. And eighth grade is actually going away at Mercer. Well, not going away. They already went away to Mercer. And on September 22nd, the tennis game against Taylor County was canceled. So obviously, no update there. But now on September 23rd, seventh grade girls basketball is playing against Anderson. September 25th, football is playing at home against King Middle School, which is in Harrodsburg. September 27th, girls basketball tournament is at the Danville High School. And then fall break from October 6th through 10th. And picture day will be on October 16th. And this is Miss Carver's announcement about car rider arrival and dismissal. Please adhere to the car rider arrival and dismissal procedures. All cars should enter through the stadium entrance for arrival and dismissal. These procedures are in place for the safety of our staff and students. And finally, fall celebration of learning. Our fall celebration of learning, or as some of you call it, family night, will be held on October 23rd from 5:30 to 7 p.m. All families are invited to attend to see some of the learning that is going on at Bay Middle School. Any student that attends with an adult, including a parent or guardian, will get to choose a Kentucky Bluegrass Awards nominated book. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go on to the main topic. And as a time of recording, it's my birthday. Yay. I had a good birthday overall, and I'm getting a drone. Now, no interview with Christian on this one. I mean, he was at my birthday party, but I mean, pretty much he'll say that it's good and that it went well in his own words, which is what I expect from him. So, because he would say it anyway. So, I mean, what's the point? And also, thank you all for those who said happy birthday to me in school, physically, but also in Snapchat, TikTok, direct messages specifically, and pretty much anything else. So thank you for saying happy birthday to me. I really appreciate the birthday wishes from you guys. And of course, yeah, that's it. I'm just getting a drone and it's like $500. And we actually might gather some Javier News footage and even put it onto one of our videos. And we might even do a test video where we circle around the school. Maybe. But for now, we're going to have to, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see if we, do the middle school recording for like the, you know, for like from like the drone as a test thing. All right. Now, and the main topic is, you guessed it, student council elections again. Now, we've seen some good candidates do some good things. Notably, now obviously my personal opinions, and hold on, before I say my personal opinions on who should be president and vice president and secretary and I don't know about secretary. I think Angelique and Erston are doing that, but I don't know who's doing treasury though. That's the thing. That's the thing. And basically, okay, I'm trying to think of a way to say this. basically, we've seen some good candidates, but also, before I say my personal opinion, I got it now. Javier News will never, and I mean never, be biased. Like, for real. We won't be biased, and especially on the news, because we always tell the truth and the facts. We don't state opinions or bias, or like bias on people, pretty much. So, and sure, I share my own opinions, but it's not opinions that apply to the Javier News entirety itself. It's my own personal opinion that isn't part of Javier News at all. So, I might actually not say my personal opinion because I don't want to cause some conflict against some people. So, never mind. I'm not saying my personal opinion. And also, we spotted some really good posters on my way back from my after school thing that I actually really like. And we've decided now, if you're on the Spotify version of this podcast, you might not be able to see it because I'm primarily going to be uploading audio clips. I'm rarely going to be uploading any video clips onto there. But if you're on the YouTube version, you can see the posters that I took pictures of. Now, sure, there's other posters that are, good to sightsee, but again, I couldn't like go past the limits I was supposed to go against. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I should just say. Now, the most notable ones are, well, the ones that I took a photo of and that are also notable. And again, these don't affect my personal opinions on who should be vice president or president at this point. Um, we've seen Jeremy and Ethan's poster for them saying vote them for president and vice president. We'll put it up on the screen if you are using the YouTube version. If you're on a Spotify version, you can either go to the YouTube version or I'm pretty sure it's in the school hallway, so you'll be able to see it from there. Now, we're also going to put up the Roof and Jackson student council poster on the YouTube version as well. And yeah, that's it. That's all I was able to take pictures of for now. So, yeah, I mean, you guys are, not you guys, but pretty much every candidate for student council. I hope you win, and I wish you the best. Now, Christian, I'm sorry if I haven't let you like speak your opinion like the rest of this podcast, but what would you say your thoughts are on this, like on student council?
It's okay. So my thought about student council is that be really fair? Because wait, yeah, okay, now,
I meant student, like, I mean, what do you think? Okay, sorry, let me rephrase the question. I didn't phrase it clearly.
They're all
Pretty much, what do you think of the student council presidents as a whole? Like, or the candidates, pretty much candidates for president, vice president, secretary, treasury, any sort of position that the candidates are running for.
they're all really good candidates, really.
I see. So you're saying that they are a good fit for what they're running for. Now, obviously, again, I don't want to bring bias onto Javier News and opinions on Javier News. We're just stating the facts, especially when it comes to school news. But I'm pretty sure that we pretty much just hope that each one of the candidates at least wins or at least gets some votes and get some likeness around people. So, a lot of, so the question is, who are you going to vote for election day? Oh yeah, and by the way, we will be reaching out to candidates, seeing if they want to be on Javier News, see if they want to make a little video or say something to us. We'll mention that in the special podcast, which will come out probably later this week. So, anyways, if we get some words from candidates saying, hey, we want to be on Javier News, or if we ask them and they say, sure, we'll say something or make a video or at least say something for Javier News, then maybe there will be a special podcast. Now, I'm not expecting a whole lot of candidates to speak up for Javier News, or actually speak on Javier News, because again, candidates might be busy with their own things other than student council in school. They may have after school sports or clubs they have to attend to, pretty much anything. So, any other input, Christian? Any other thoughts you want to put out and be on the podcast?
No. What about you, Xavier?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm just asking you.
No.
Anything else you want to say?
No.
All right. Well, that concludes it for this week's Javier's News typical podcast. Again, we may release a special podcast, but again, if most candidates don't want to do anything, maybe we'll just not do the special podcast at all. We'll just probably just scrap it. So you may either see a special podcast later this week. Again, we're going to try our best to reach out to candidates and telling them if they want to be on Javier News and if they want to campaign a bit onto Javier News. All right. Well, anyways, goodbye and see y'all next week.